In front of this seed spawn point, there is a small village, but the amazing thing is, a pillager outpost spawns exactly inside this village. And what's more crazier is that this cage, which supposed to trap the iron golem, actually trapped a villager inside. But the good news is, it protects this villager from being attacked by the pillagers. This is a jungle temple, and this crazy jungle temple literally spawned on the ocean. Not so far from this temple, there is another more jungle temple spawning on the sea. This is a cliff on the ocean, and on the side of this cliff, you can literally see this logo, which belongs to the desert pyramid. It turns out that this desert temple was spawned inside this cliff mountain. And inside this desert temple, you'll find one of the rarest odds in Minecraft, which is this floating illegal glow lichen. If you're lucky enough while caving, you'll find a spawner. If you're extremely lucky, you could find 2 spawners connected to each other. But in this crazy seed, you will not only find 3 spawners, but there are 4 more besides and another one more behind. Literally 8 spawners spawning next to each other in a little space. And that's not over, because from not so far away there is a trial chamber, and also a lush cave on top. Imagine how fun it could be starting a cave survival in this seed. This is the most beautiful seeds I've ever seen, because there is a valley surrounded by cherry grove biome. And in the middle of this valley, there is a little village with bridges crossing the river. Imagine building a little cabin aside from this village, and you'll get this stunning view. By crossing this massive cliff, you'll see this village floating on this massive lake. Comes with this insane woodland mansion embedded in this village. And as you explore more of this seed, things get even crazier because a pillage outpost literally spawned inside this woodland mansion. And it seems like villagers are not welcome to their neighbors. And as you dive deeper into the lake, things get even more crazier. Below this mansion, an entire ocean monument sits on the seabed. And below this ocean monument, there is a small stronghold with an end portal. This igloo spawns under the ocean, and if you go through the tunnel which connects to the igloo basement, this tunnel breaks through the bedrock and brings you to the void. And on top of this absolutely crazy generation, we can see this gigantic stone wall goes all the way to the top, and there is a pillage outpost that spawns right in the middle of this mansion. Not to mention the village is cut in half, and obviously, the residents who live here have bad relations with their neighbors. In this crazy seed, stronghold and trial chamber merged inside the deep dark biome. And the insane part is, if you search for the end portal, you'll find that part of the end portal is missing. Imagine how disappointed it will be if someone traveled all the way here, try to beat the dragon. On top of this woodland mansion, we have an absurdly tall stone wall all the way up, and we got a pillager outpost. I guess the only reason they would need to have such a high watchtower is to search for villagers. But sadly, did these stupid pillagers know that a small village spawned exactly right next to them? And under this tiny village, we got another ocean monument. Under this tiny little village, we have this absurdly massive stronghold. And in this stronghold, there is 3 end portals in total. But one of these portals is totally broken, because it merged into the trial chamber and lose a part of the portals.